Same LeBron, different year. It's I mean, I basically waited past the first round because the first round of the NBA Finals was going to be, or the NBA playoffs was going to be pretty obvious for me anyway. And pretty much anything Cavs is going to be obvious up until the finals. And almost for Golden State as well, but for the Cavs, there's just no way to beat them in the East. There's no way for any team to beat them in the East unless LeBron gets hurt. And there's almost a better chance, you have probably a better chance to beat LeBron than there is a chance of LeBron getting hurt because dude's just a machine. So game one was today of Cavaliers Toronto, and it's already over. Game one is already over. I know last year we had a very similar game one. Cavs blew them out, game 1 and 2. And then in game 3 and 4, Toronto came back and won 2. So, I don't want to. It's just the thing is this. You cannot beat LeBron James in the East. It's just impossible. He's just too good. I mean, honestly, the guy is just ridiculous. I mean, and at 32, he's just like, I want to say he's almost like perfected the game. It's like there's nothing this guy can't do now. His J is good. He can go to the hole. He's big. He can pass. He can rebound. I mean, we've known this. I'm repeating myself over and over and over again because all this guy does is win and dominate. So again, not even again. So just to recap what happened today. LeBron and the Cavs went in there and dominated and just took Toronto apart. Dominated them in every phase of the game. Beat them up and down. D'd up great. They were trapping DeRozan and can't remember the point guard's name now, but they trapped DeRozan and the point guard Kyle Lowry. They trap over them, got the ball out of their hands, just totally mess up their offense, and throw them off. Gosh, I yawn so much when I do these; it's unbelievable. But anyway, back to the Cavs in Toronto. It's just, again, it's LeBron. You could put him on like all 8. You could put him on any playoff team in the East, and that team is going to win the ring, or is going to win the East. But I don't see, I see a 4 to 5 game series here. I don't see Toronto coming back and doing what they did last year. It could happen. I just don't see it. So, anything can happen. I just don't see it. What else is there to talk about? This game. This is one of those games that it's not even really. There's nothing to talk about. The Cavs dominated, and the thing is, they beat them while still like in a coast mode. Oh, it's just the Cavs still are not playing at that elite leave it all on the court level, not even close, and they still got the win easy. And even LeBron said at the end, he didn't even he's like, they had like 8 games off. They were cold. They were off a little bit, and they still easily won. They played defense. They played good defense, and that's all they needed to do. All they needed to do is figure out their defense, and they played great defense today. So if they're playing great defense, you forget about it. It's over. So again, Cavs fans, I don't think are really that worried. you know, LeBron fans definitely aren't worried, and you know, we know Cavs fans, LeBron fans, whatever, they know that they got LeBron, and he can do whatever he wants out there on the court. He's just such a force. I've never seen, I mean, you know, Shaq was a force, Jordan was a force, LeBron, they're all three of those guys are on an equal playing field when it comes to being a force. But when it comes to being able to affect the game, LeBron does that in more ways than anybody at the highest level. I haven't seen anybody affect the game the way LeBron does in so many different ways. So, there's not really much more to say. I'm sorry, this is probably my worst video because there's just nothing to say. There's nothing to talk about. Cavs beat them down easily. They're going to do it again, and they're going to win this series, no problem. They're going to win the next series, no problem. And they're going to get to the finals, no problem. And then in the finals, that's when it's all up in the air, because when you play against Golden State, a team that's stacked with Durant now too, that's what you need to beat a LeBron team. Is you need a team that is just stacked crazy and can play defense. Whew. Thank y'all.